Hello, and welcome to Southpack. In this segment, we are taking a look at the SKB 3i-2317-14 injection molded shipping case. Due to its size and ruggedness, this case is extremely popular for UPS FedEx shipping. This slide also shows an overview of the case features. Features such as trigger latches, pressure valve, O-ring, steel pin hinges, retractable handle, air and watertight performance, and a lifetime warranty are included in all rolling cases in the SKB 3i product line. In particular, this case has 5 latches, 2 wheel cartridges containing 2 wheels each, and 3 fold-down lifting handles. This slide shows the size and weight statistics. The internal dimensions listed are taken at the lid split, which we will see later is not the last word on actual usable space. Also listed here is the external dimensions and the weight of 20.7 pounds. The reason we have listed total dimensions is that this is pertinent for airline check-through rules. This case is under the maximum dimensions required to meet the check-through requirements of most major airlines without extra fees, a very key feature indeed. Let's take a closer look at the external features. Here we have the front of the case and several external features. All SKB 3i cases have a wide, rugged rim or valance that keeps the lid and base securely fastened during rough treatment. This case has 2 locking loops, one at the top is labeled and one at the bottom. These are covered in metal sleeves that provide extra security. It is a little cumbersome to use 2 locks, but using one could allow someone to pry up the opposite corner and gain access to the case. There are 3 of the trigger latches on the front of the case and 1 of the fold-down handles. All of the fold-down handles are solid molded plastic. This front handle is configured as a carry handle and is oversized and centered and provides a comfortable carrying point for the case. Lastly, the automatic pressure relief valve is also on the front of the case. Since this case is airtight, this feature is needed to equalize the pressure inside the case when flying or otherwise changing altitude. If this were not present, you would need a crowbar to get this case open at your destination. This is a picture of the back or hinge side of the case. The 2 hinge assemblies are shown here. The hinge assembly is interlocking molded plastic surrounding a metal pin. Also shown here are 2 hollow structures that provide support and stability when the case is set down on its side. These can also be used for mounting the case to poles or a fixture. This shows a close-up of the wheel end of the case. There is 1 latch and 1 fold-down lifting handle on this end. There is also a handle on the opposite end for a 2-person lift. The 2 lifting handles are smaller than the front carry handle and also include a rubberized grip on them. SKB's new wheel design is much improved from earlier versions. The most likely thing to break on any rolling shipping case is the wheels. SKB has doubled up 2 inline skate-style wheels and recessed them into the case. If a wheel gets damaged, the pin can easily be removed and replaced without damaging the rest of the case. In addition, by using 4 instead of 2 wheels, the case rolls easier and the wheels last longer by having less weight on each one. The top of the case shown here has only a few features worth noting. SKB adheres a product and logo sticker on the top right of the case. These are removable by the purchaser and provide a good spot for private branding or your own identification labels. The 6 plastic indentations on the side serve as part of the stacking provision. The plastic outer surface is textured and provides a very good resistance to scratching, solvents, dirt, and even label residue. This slide shows the bottom of the case. The 6 protrusions along the sides are the male portion of the stacking provision. The handle assembly, like the wheels, is easily replaceable if it gets broken. The handle itself has a 2-position lock, either all the way down or all the way up. The handle is recessed into the case and is also protected by ribbing. It is time to start talking about the case interior and dimensions. This picture shows a top view of the case base. As you can see, there are protrusions on the right from the inset wheel cartridges and a protrusion on the bottom from the retractable handle. Let's take a look at some dimensions. Here we have a CAD rendering that shows a bisected view of the case with the lid on it. The length dimensions at the top of the case, as we stated earlier, are 23.06 inches. The same length dimension at the bottom of the case is 22.52 inches. The reason the case is smaller at the bottom is due to what we call the case draft. The case base is molded in one piece and it has to be narrower at the bottom so that the part will release from the mold. In this instance, the case draft subtracts around ½ inch from the usable length at the bottom. This is also true of the width dimension of 17.125 inches, which is reduced to 16.625 inches at the bottom. In addition to the case draft, the wheel and handle protrusions also decrease usable space at the bottom, and this may come into play if you are packing out for a tight fit. SKB does include the height of the handle assembly and the listed depth, which is 14 inches overall. Thank you for your time today. I hope this was an informative video. If you would like to get a copy of these slides, please contact us and we will be happy to provide them to you. Also, let us know if you have any other questions or if you would like to purchase a case or discuss a custom interior. Thanks again.